Hi, my name is Kevin, aka the head of the physical army of the Lord, sent through the prophecy in the book of Joel. I want to teach you one thing, and I want to explain to you why it is very important for God to have allowed problems or suffering among His chosen vessels. Remember, God chooses from nothing. He never uses from nothing. Rather, He uses after He has made such which was nothing to become something. And through the process of being made somebody, that is where suffering is being involved. So suffering for the servant of the Lord, of the suffering for the servant of the Lord, comes as part of their school. Usually, God sends this human nature to have help others who are also suffering from the same problem. Okay, so God will pass us through the problem. And people will laugh at us during that time we are being passed through these problems. But they haven't even known why we are being passed through these problems. Out of these problems that God is passing us through, He is gaining us knowledge and making us to overcome these problems. And while coming out of these problems, it just definitely means that God has graduated us from the problems and soon exalting us to have given us a post to start using us to help the ones who are still into search of problems. And so when you see a servant of God suffering, don't laugh at them, because tomorrow you become his servant and you will not know how this has come to happen. Because it is not our choice to suffer, but rather the choice of God to have saved so many people through us. The same thing happened to Jesus, okay? Is the one that now happening to us as his believers that God has chosen in spirit. He forces this to happen by causing situations to have brought forth our problems, such being part of our school. And out of it, God graduating us as the most intelligent, great people on earth towards positive characters and making us the most great, wise, great people in knowledge. And that is now what amazing to people and surprising people that Kevin or others who are involved to search of the chosen will of God were passed through pain, and out of the painful life they lived, they became so much wise and great in knowledge. Yet they didn't attend the institutions of men. Such is how the Spirit of God works. So when you see me suffering and you have food, you can give me, just give me food, let me eat. Who knows about my tomorrow? Maybe I'm bored somewhere. I will be thinking about the things that you did to me when I was in the wilderness being molded for the great will. I must have been. By that time, God has exalted me to help the land. Okay? We have suffered, but we are always not suffering in vain. God must have exalted us someday. See the suffering of Jesus. Through him, we pray by his name, and the Lord has healed us. Why? He was rewarded. What about us, the other chosen? After God training us through pain, fulfilling what he wants for us, he must have gifted us and given us a position through his kingdom. And that must start happening here on earth. Perhaps I'm your boss tomorrow, so treat me well. Okay? God bless you, and stay away from sin. Thank you.